The tallest building in the state of Indiana, and nothing.
Thank you.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Monk is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And for the Pacers, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. It'll be
Lakers
making a change here. MP's checked in. Here's Turner. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside, Sabonis. Back to LeVert from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Now here's Rondo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's Davis missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with Miles Turner.
There is no doubt. This guy at 6'11" is so active, moves so well laterally. This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. And then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 2017. Not a bad resume, guys.
Here's Brogdon, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. Pass to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot out. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Outside Rondo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Monk is no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Rondo. The rebound by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's LeVert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now, here's Monk. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Inside, here's Rondo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about
substitution on the court.
Here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Warren against Ariza. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Bulls. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's Brissett in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The shot by Monk is no good. Pacers leading by 12. Outside Warren. To the paint. Here's McConnell. Second chance effort. The shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. MP with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Ariza against Warren. 6 to shoot. Lamb against Ariza. Now the pass to Nunn. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Nunn passes to Ariza. Back to Nunn. Stolen by Warren. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Indiana making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Brissett. Caris LeVert comes in for Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. James checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Kendrick Nunn. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's LeVert. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Now, here's Brogdon. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. 3 on the clock. Here's Craig. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Turner's checked in for Indiana. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. 1:39 left now here in the second. Rondo looking around. Tipped away. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Brogdon leading the charge. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers. A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Indiana leading by 18. Brogdon with it. He's got 5. And Davis sends it back. James against LeVert. He can't get that one. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Passes it to Brogdon. Now LeVert. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to James. And he drives in. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half.
So a pretty lopsided game through the first half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Looking group in now for Indiana. Brissett has checked in for Turner. Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. Lamb, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. MP's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Anthony comes in for James. Horton Tucker's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Davis is out there with MP. Then it's Anthony. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Back to McConnell. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Warren. A 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Warren's got 5 now.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Outside Anthony. Nunn with it. Now defended by Warren. Back to Nunn. Lamb against MP. And he can't stop the run as he misses. McConnell against Nunn. Warren kicks to Lamb. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His third personal foul.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For the Pacers.
Good on the second free throw.
Jeremy Lamb. 3 shots.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so it's the Indiana Pacers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James and their game.
30?
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys.
Bro, we can throw lobs and level up and rip up.
And what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create.
Bro, but we're gonna know we're going to use this game to rep up.
Ellington comes in for Horton Tucker. Rajon Rondo is subbed in.
What are you talking about, bro? We throwing lobs. Over, we're gonna, what's to call it?
And as we head to the final buzzer here,
we're gonna take turns. We're gonna make a shot. We're gonna throw a lob. We're gonna throw it and then do it. Yes, bro. No. Asshole, would you rather wrap up or play for real?
Shot selection was better.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way.
Right, he could throw lobs. What are you talking about? I mean, I can throw lobs.
Elite players, but another tour de force
for Domantas Sabonis.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Torrey Craig is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's McConnell in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sumner. He's covered by Rondo. Bitadze can't hit. And here's Rondo.
But
Here
I
is
don't
Ellington.
know.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Bro, come on, let's rest up.
It just felt like once they had
I'm joining. Hold on. Shot dirty, yeah.
going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
All right, I'm joining right now. Bro. You know they don't.
Alright, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. You want out or not?
Hold on, I'm in a cutscene.
No. You lying to me?
Look, this organization has felt like home since the beginning.
Bro, I'm literally in a cutscene. Invite me.
I joined
Bro,
you
just
as
invite me. Yo, invite me.